John, how you doing?
I'm doing well, man. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good, man. First, let me ask, how have you been considering, what we went through in 2020 and now 2021? I want to ask the person how they're doing before I jump right into the movie.
No, I appreciate the words, man. I think like everyone else, this is a challenging time, filled with uncomfortable and unique experiences. But the sun still rises, man, and I'm trying to make the best of every sunrise.
Well, you're making the best of it. You're one of the most talented individuals in the business and also one of the hardest working men in the business.
I feel as if you've
Congratulations.
got the check that I sent you.
No,
I'm kidding.
I'm
No,
just being,
no.
listen, I'm
Yeah,
being
thank
honest as a former athlete, I see the work ethic that you put in the ring and then the evolution of your brand afterwards, which is what we all strive to do. So just
Well,
from
I
one
think
athlete to another.
no, I do appreciate that, and I think the foundation of a good regimented athlete holds true in any um, venture they choose to do outside of athletics. I think athletics pour a good foundation of perseverance, facing failure, and regiment and attention to detail. So I do appreciate seeing on the same perspective, and thank you very much.
Of course. And speaking of attention to detail, that trailer, absolutely amazing. When you first saw it, what was the first thing that popped in your head?
So it's not going to be what everybody else is because you got to grade on a curve. My thing is there's so much movie left, and I think that's the most important thing, because when we
Okay.
dropped in February around the Super Bowl, people were like, "Whoa, there's so many questions," and then we dropped this new trailer, and it gets people so excited again and revitalized for this movie that's been just waiting. There's so much movie left, and that I love when I watch the trailer because I get excited, but I also know what's left.
See, that's great to hear because oftentimes you'll see a trailer and it will be the best
Yeah,
of
absolutely.
the movie.
It's like the old school Nintendo games when they show the best graphics in the back of the box,
Yeah,
and then you
exactly.
play it and it sucks. So trust me, there's tons of movie left.
That's great. Now let's talk about your character. Dom has a brother. Who knew? And I'm gonna just keep it real. I don't know if I can say this on TV, but you're an absolute badass. Is it kind of fun to play the villain a little bit?
It's not kind of fun. It's very fun. I'm a performer. I'm a person that's creative by nature, but I've always done the best to do my job. Going back to the athlete comparison, if I'm a football player, I'm not practicing my baseball swing, but that doesn't mean that I can't go to the batting cages and hit. So if I do get a chance to pick up a bat and I enjoy playing ball, I'm going to play ball. But while I'm a football player, I'm going to play football. My point is, I've been given these great opportunities as a good guy and just been waiting to be able to express the creative side. I'm a human being. We all have emotions of anger, sadness, regret, jealousy, envy. Like, we all have those emotions. It's really good to be able to get an opportunity to finally be able to show that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the actual movie because in the trailer you can feel it. Like you can feel the energy of your character. That he is a little bit of a bad guy, but I feel like there's layers to this character. What can you tell us about your character and how Jacob might relate to John?
I sure can. The key to a good villain, and this is certainly stems from my experience in WWE, they have to believe what they're doing is
Oh,
right, what they're doing is correct. So it's just the fact that it's not like what they're doing is morally wrong. It's that you don't see through my eyes. And if you
mm.
could, you would understand that what I'm doing is correct. And I think that's the basis for Jacob.
Now you're very active. Like I said, you're one of the busiest individuals in all of TV, movies, business as well. But how do you train for something like this? Because I would assume that it's different than training for the ring.
Well, no, not really. And I think that's what allows me to try to be at this many places. I don't ever change up training for anything.
Wow.
And it's just a matter of understanding the job. I think the differences of the job are the things that are tough, difficult to adapt to. I still train the same way. I train for movement, I train for strength, I train for mobility, I train to be as healthy as I can for as long as I can. But having to perform at WrestleMania when you're out there for 45 minutes and getting knocked around and then having to perform the next night is a different set of bruises than filming an action scene with Dom Toretto, which means a lot of takes, a lot of different angles. If you go through a wall, it's not WWE. You don't go through it once.
Mm.
You got to go through it 20 times because they want to get it for every angle. They want to get in slow mo. They want to get your perspective. They want to get Dom's perspective. So that's just it's a different set of bruises, but it doesn't affect the way I train. It affects a little bit the way I recover.
What is it like working with so many talented individuals? I mean, you've been surrounded by
There's
talent,
there's
your
an
whole
old
career.
saying, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. I am so grateful to say that I have never in my professional life been the smartest person in the room, and this is no different. These people make me better, and I want to run with folks faster than me.
How many more? How many more? Can you tell me? Do you know how many more Fast and Furiouses are there?
So I think Vin holds the keys to that castle. But I do know that there's a lot of excitement around F9. I know the film will deliver, and I know the film will not only answer a lot of questions, but it will pose a lot of narrative moving forward. And I think that that's really important for the future of Fast.
Awesome stuff, man. That's my time. Keep doing your thing, man.
Thank you so much for the kind words, man. That really means more than you know.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.